parents in the house, but feel like an orphan. So looking at this child, having grown through these stages, but it's the energy that is sent out to that young child. Today, that child is a 30-year-old woman, 40-year-old woman, but cannot make relationships. She cannot make meaningful friendships. She's always anxious. When a man greets her, the first question she asks is, what do you want? She's never experienced genuine love. She's never experienced genuine relationships. And so when she meets someone who has all the genuine intentions, she will always question, what do you want? Because according to her, love is transactional. It is always give me, I give you. Because according to her, when she was good to the mother, that is when she was awarded. When she did good things, then the mother applauded her. When she did what the mother wanted, then the mother gave her accolades. And so at the point that she's not going to give out, and she's at the point of receiving, she cannot. These kind of people asking help from them is not easy. They don't ask for help. Instead, they grow pseudo-independence or compensatory independence. They are always in pain, but they cannot. They really don't even know how to do it. They cannot even make relationships. If this woman happens to get married to her husband, her anxiety of wanting to be a very good mother lags on her neck daily basis. But how can we work our ways around motherhood? Epigenetics, when you meet a holistic therapist, will always take you through epigenetics, trying to understand the source, trying to understand that the women who came before you, what was their nature? Were they angry? Were they always bitter women? How did they relate with their spouses? So once you understand that, then we can always do a time travel. We get to meet the younger baby girl. When we meet the younger child, we get to acknowledge everything this young child went through. And again, it is always very important to understand that when we go and meet the younger child, we don't look at the world from the lenses of the older person, but we look at the world from the lenses of that younger child, the baby who felt the pain. Anything that child never felt as fair, that is just it. So the acknowledgement helps the body to understand that it's okay, these things happened, and so you don't need to hide them anymore. Because my dear sister, remember, the more you're hiding these pains, the first thing is your hormonal imbalance. And when a woman or a man's hormones are imbalanced, then we know where that is going to lead us. Some of the cardiovascular diseases we have are because of emotional repression that we've had over the years. And mother's wounds is not just when your mother was a strict woman. Mother's wounds could also come from when your mother was an emotionally repressive woman. She never expressed how she felt. She never stopped how she felt. And especially this would happen if your father was a very good dad, but a very, very bad husband. That is always the catch point where my clients always get to be like, no way, my dad was the best. Your dad was a very good father, but a very horrible husband. So most of the women learned repression from their mothers. And when they learn this repression, they tend not to speak out. Because according to them, being submissive, quote and say, is the best way to go. And their mother taught them that. Be submissive. It is not about being submissive. It's about how much are you repressing. And any woman who's repressed her emotions in the past, today, that woman has issues to do with her hormones. And for that, let's just start with your monthly periods. They come in as painful as nobody's business. Then they come in as painful. You rent on your bed, you get so much pain. Some of us have emotional weight. Some of us cannot gain weight again because of the repressed emotions. So before you get to understand the kind of motherhood that you have, it is also very imperative that you work with a holistic therapist and who will be able to take you back into the deeper roots, get and unearth everything, and then be able to disseminate so that your body gets to acknowledge the pains that you've gone through, because at the moment, this is what your body has done. Your body has dissociated you from your experiences. So like this is you and this is your experiences. So anything you're going through now that your body is trying to protect you from remembering this, it will always create a barrier. And the barriers are always the triggers. It will always be reminding you that there's an archive of this feeling before. So going through therapy makes you acknowledge the pains that you've gone through because they are part of you. So that means we will not have to deal with cardiovascular issues. That means we will not have to deal with amyotrophic illnesses. It means we will not have to deal with Alzheimer's when you grow up. It means we will not have to deal with schizophrenia. It means we will not have to deal with bad eating habits. Again, it means we will not have to deal with arthritis or any kind of rheumatoid issues. So please, women, your emotions are very, very important because you can build with your hands and you can destroy with your own hands. Because the collateral that comes from an emotionally immature woman is something that cannot be handled. See you.